live, y'all. Happy Saturday, baby. Hey, Daddy Pants. Since we were hanging out, I wanted something. I'm also wondering if I should be... Ooh, we might have to put in another order. It just dawned on me. For some extracurriculars. Because that land shark was damn dank and it didn't sit right with me. What is up, Divvy? Good morning. Happy Saturday. Well, it's not morning for you, but happy freaking Saturday nonetheless. How are you doing today? Are you having a wonderful Saturday? I hope you're feeling better. Scandalous. You're so scandalous. Scandalous is like she gets the bat signal when I come in. What is up, Ola Joe, the most beautiful woman on the interwebs? Ola Joe, you guys, is incredible. She has been damn crocheting and walking. I have a hard time walking and talking, but she's like stepping it and crocheting stuff and looking at you. She's doing the damn thing, you guys. And Wakesho, I have questions. I was on Title Pro's live stream yesterday, and he was saying that you don't indeed live in the village. He said that you live in a very modern house, and I feel bamboozled because I thought that that outdoor kitchen and that whole spot was where you hung out. But now I come to find out you living in a deluxe apartment in the damn sky. So I need to understand what happened here. Oh, Joe says, nice hat. Thank you. Scanlon says, good morning, everyone. Divvy says, yeah, I had a blood test in the morning. It just hurt on the spot, but I think the rest of the hours will be fine because it's, got it. Well, I hope that you enjoy your festival, Divvy. Divvy said this is festival season in India, so that's awesome. Scala says, oh, Joe is a magician. She is. She is a magician. She's very much so a magician. If Ola Joe is a magician, then Scandalous and I are comedian people, but not magicians. We might be court jesters. I think Scandalous and I are court jesters. We're not the magician. Ams, wifey, how are you? What kind of I think it's done. Sorry, something is... I think I'm done. Well, Gusha says, hut is my outdoor kitchen. Okay, so that's the clarification. Divvy says, to be honest, I chat to GPT. The outfit I described didn't look good. I bet it did. Divvy says, bless you. Thank you. Scala says, yes, we entertain the magicians. Yes. Scala says, bless you. Thank you. And thank everybody for coming in and throwing your thumbs up. Happy freaking Saturday, period. I appreciate you guys coming in. I always do. Running a quick live stream because if you guys knew how freakishly close I was in my WH, you would be like, listen, let me watch all this girl's videos because we are like this close, you guys. I think we're going to hit the first tier of monetization by the end of the month. It's that close. We're like literally that close. So if you see a lot of me, that's why you're seeing me, because we're like literally this close to hitting that bad boy, and I'm doing everything I can. I am a busy girl. You guys know that. I worked 8 hours of overtime over my regular people jobs this week. You're girl crazy, but I'm doing it because I've got things going on. You know, I bought a new car. Woo, 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 woo. So that's happening. Scanlon says, Lord, my sneeze sounds like a wildebeest was stabbed and quartered. I don't know what my sneeze sounds like, but one time we were checking into a hotel and I sneezed. I think it was like a casino, so the smoke probably got me. And the dude who was behind the desk was like, that's the cutest, that's the most adorable sneeze I've ever. Greetings, travel blog, Shaka Kurian. I like that. Is it Chacha Kurian? I love that. I'm not sure what your actual name is because all I've got is the @ but welcome in, my friend. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you guys thumbs up and also make sure to subscribe if you're brand new. Come see some videos, and if you have a channel, I would love to return the favor. Divvy says, I made 2 to 3 shorts, and now I'm tired. I bet, Divvy. Get some rest, because you weren't feeling the best. Did I see that my girl Melissa came in? Oh, yes, here we go. Melissa. How are you, baby girl? How are you? I seen your little videos. I'm loving every last piece of you getting out and doing more content. Ola Joe is saying, welcome to the live, everyone. Wakesha says, hope you are well. I am good. I went to bed last night at like 8:30, y'all. That's because your girl was tired. I had been up working from like 5 o'clock in the morning yesterday. So I told Aaron, I was like, I don't know what you talking about, but I'm about to eat I'm about to drink this beer and I'm about to go to hell to bed. And that's exactly what I did. And then I got up this morning and I worked 2 hours of overtime today too, chit-chatting with you guys. And I have a premiere on my DIY channel that if you guys sit tight, we're all going to catch a flight together at the end of this live stream to that. Scandalous says, you have that little squeaky sneeze. Oh, okay. Well, Sandra, I hope you mean that's cute. Divvy says, to be honest, my sneeze is also like that. Scandalous is saying what's up to Melissa. Melissa says, hey, Divvy. Okay, I got down to the end, you guys. And we are at lucky 77. We got 7 million people in the house and we got 7 million thumbs up. I mean, what else could we be looking for right now, y'all? I don't think we could be looking for anything else. Now, I'm going to go over here. Let's put up a quick little poll. Let's put up a quick little poll. Let's do this. We're gonna start a little poll going. I'm gonna mute myself and I'm gonna pause myself because why the hell are we looking at me double time? Divvy says, hey to Melissa. Wakesho says, very busy woman. It's just the time. It's the season for me. This part of the year is very busy, but trust me, in like, God willing, a month from now, it will not be like this. Y'all will look at me and you'll be like, does this broad work? Because I'm going to be so damn laid back, it's not even funny. But right now, it is busy, so your girl is and I always want to do the most. And y'all can't come for me on this because I know these people in this comment street. I know these people in the chats, and y'all are the exact same way. When you're an artist, when you're trying to make something happen, you're doing the most. You're willing to work the hours. You're willing to put it in. You're willing to do it. And that's just where I'm at right now. Melissa says, people that sneeze like a mouse crack me up. I say blow that stuff out. That's just how I sneeze. I wish I had a special sneeze. I really do. I wish I did, but I don't. It's like, it's whatever my sneeze is. I don't know. Scott says, your sneeze is cute. It's feminine. Mine is more scare your pants off. Speaking of scare your pants off, did you guys see my cornfield shenanigans? Me and Aaron. Aaron had a tendency to wander off in the damn cornfield. Okay, and that's probably because Aaron is from a damn farm and the corn was not confusing and frightening him. And I wasn't frightened so much because I knew that, like I said, worst case scenario, I was going to do what I did in the video, which is I was just going to plunge my way through the damn corn. All right, it's corn. It's not a concrete wall. Corn can't keep your girl in. All right. But it was agitating me because I was trying to do, you know what I'm saying? My mind, I'm a type A person, so I was trying to do the right things. So I'm like, I'm just going to follow the lines and do what I was doing. But then at some point I was like, and we're done with that. We're done with that. Don't make me burn your cornfield down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Divvy says, I put a post of acrylic compact mirror some days ago. Did you see it? I don't know if I've seen it yet, Divvy, but I will take a look. Scandalous says, good morning, baby pants. I didn't forget you. Scandalous says, good morning, baby.
Good morning, Scandalous.
Did you hear him? He says, good morning, Scandalous. You so scandalous. Divvy says, laugh out loud, scandalous. Wakesho says, these days I don't work over weekends, so I have time to make content. Yeah, I have to work and make the damn content. NY Zero's Dupont, you spoke late? I do not, my friend, but do you? I need to know. Happy Saturday to you. I hope you're getting it in. David Strong says, I don't even know what that is. A smile for the trash? I love it. What is that? Is that a special thing? But I do like the name David Strong. That's a really, really good internet name, if you don't mind me saying so. Also, thanks for coming in, throwing your thumbs up. Thank you guys for subscribing. Melissa says, your city girl cornfield faces. I mean, it was a cornfield. Scandalous says, I watched a cornfield a few times. Thank you, Scandalous. Scandalous knows what we're trying to do here. Wakesho says, did you bring some corn we roast? I did not. I did not. Ola Joe also says, good morning, baby pants.
Good morning, Ola Joe.
Well, she didn't say baby pants. She called you by your rightful name. She called you Aaron. So he said, good morning back to you, Ola Joe. Yeah, I am a city girl, and I've been in a couple of cornfields. We did a cornfield video last year. I didn't like the sound of that damn corn, if you want me to be for real, for real. The corn, as the wind was blowing through it, was making this very creepy ass noise, and it was disconcerting. And I think it was disconcerting also because it was getting dark. It was getting dark, and there was no lights, right? And from what I understood, Aaron bought some tickets from an old man who looked like he didn't care or know what was going on in the damn cornfield. So my concern is that it was going to get dark and we were going to be in the damn cornfield without any water, trying to whatever the hell. And I wasn't feeling any last piece of that. I really wasn't. Melissa is also saying good morning to you.
Good morning, Melissa.
She said love of my life, or love of my life. Not her life, but of my life. So she did not call you baby pants either, baby, just so you know. Wakesha says, greet my in-law. Yes, Wakesha was also saying good morning to you. Basically, everybody, it's a carte blanche blanket good morning to you, baby.
Good morning, Wakesha. Thank you, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day.
Hopefully you guys heard that. Otherwise, he said he hopes that everybody is having a delicious and good day. I added the delicious part because you guys know how I do. Scandalous says, we calling Aaron all the names, all of them, exactly. Divvy says, good morning, Aaron. I'm also wishing, because the whole chat... Nice job, Divvy. Melissa says, I would have been good unless I ran into some children. Then my... behind skin. They were like, he who walks behind the rose. Yeah, no, that's a Stephen King reference for those of you guys who are not into horror. It wasn't so much that. I will say this. I'm not a scary person. I love scary movies. I write horror books. So my imagination is full, but I'm just like, what are you going to do? You're not coming up out the woods or out of the cornfield for Aaron and I to be, whatever. The corn sound was disconcerting to me simply because it just seemed, it just was weird. I don't know, because of the way the wind was blowing through it, it seemed weird. And I was hot. And I don't speak about it a lot, but I have anxiety. And usually that is not an issue for me when I'm outside, right? When I'm outside and I've got plenty of space, I rarely have anxiety. But if I feel trapped, then I tend to get, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I really very much so need to be in control of my environment and feel like I can come and go as I please. And that cornfield was not giving that. Yes, I was outside, but it was not giving I could come and go as I please, and that's what was freaking me out. It wasn't so much that I thought some clown was going to jump out of the cornfield, because the clown was going to get punched, all right? It was more that I was ready to get the hell about the corn. Does that make sense? I needed to be back to my own devices. I didn't want to be up in the damn corn in the middle of the night when I really just wanted to get back to the car and drink a beer or something. I just wanted to be out the damn corn. Does that make sense? I wasn't really so worried about anything crazy. Yes, thank you, Ola Joe, for saying double tap and hit that. Divvy says, I'm going to write drama books. Write them. I encourage everybody. Everybody has a story inside of them. Tell it. Scandalous says, Melissa and I would have been hacking at some corn to make our way out of it. That's what I did. I mean, basically, we just chose a direction. Aaron says, those are the damn trees. And we went to them. I tried to encourage that other couple to do the same thing, but I feel like they were playing by the rules. And I think those rules might have had them in that damn cornfield overnight. So I hope they were able to pile up a couple corn cobs, use them as some pillows, snuggle up close. Because, yeah, I hope she had some weaving skills and she was able to weave some of those corn husks into a reasonable blanket for them. Because I feel like when we left, we looked over, they still hadn't come out of the damn cornfield, and you guys could see that the damn sun was going down. So bless every last piece of their hearts. Ola Joe and Melissa saying hi to each other. Divvy says, it's 6:45 p.m. here. It is 8:16 a.m. here. Day just got started. Melissa says, at least I didn't see any corn spiders. Melissa, if you had talked to me about the damn corn spiders, now I would have had some feelings, but I didn't see any corn spiders. Michael, MDL Crochet is in the house, you guys. How about this? And how about that? Come on, MDL. If you guys haven't connected to MDL, do so. Why? Because he's just cool as hell. And so is his panda. So is his delicious panda bear. And if you guys know, I always talk about Panda because Panda's an awesome gamer. And I do believe today is Saturday. He will be gaming his second iteration of the new game that he's playing. So check that out. Scandalous says, oh, Nightcorn would have been hilarious. It would have been hilarious to you. Would not have been hilarious to me. The Battle Zone 1480 is back in the house. Greetings. Hit that, hit that, hit that. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Hit that. Hit that thumbs up, damn it. Happy Saturday to you. Scandalous says, yo, Michael. Why did I have to say it like that, Scandalous? I said it like she was Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Adrian. Yo, Michael. I don't know. It was deep. I took it from down in my base chakra. Melissa says, hey, MDL. Connect to MDL if you haven't already, Melissa. Ola Joe says, morning, Michael. And MDL says, Melissa, sweets. Divvy says, I'm almost in everyone's house at this time in India. Everyone just cleaning and on time. My mom asked me to change curtains because I'm taller than her. When it did, a spider fell on me. Oh, oh no. Not spiders falling on you. Not spiders falling on you. Not that kind of disrespect. I mean, I don't kill spiders, as you guys know. We just walk the damn spiders out, or we let them be. But here's my thing. I try in my life not to kill anything because it ain't my business. But what we not gonna do is fall on me. Because when you fall on me, then the perspective changes, right? Because you're not minding your business, and therefore I cannot mind my business because you fell on me. So now you're gonna get worked. But yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you, Divvy, because that sounds like some crazy. MDL says, "Hola, Joe, Andrea, my love." Divvy says, "And now I never do the curtains. I wouldn't do the damn curtain either." Scalo says, "Panda is probably going to be doing more cursing tonight. I'm sure. I don't know how Panda could do more cursing. But I don't know how he could fit more cursing into that damn bag. But sure." Melissa says, "You do that, yo, Adrian." Yeah. I have an older brother who's 7 years older than me, and the things that I was forced to watch, you would be surprised. I had to watch Knight Rider. I had to watch frickin' Dukes of Damn Hazzard over and over and over again. I was forced to watch Doctor Who. I was forced to watch Rocky First Blood. He loved Rocky First Blood. Why are you messing with me? I ain't done anything yet. I've been forced to watch things, okay? Things. All right? Let me put my glasses up. Stuff. When you have an older brother, yeah, you're forced to do stuff and watch stuff. Melissa says, "Okay, I see that." Ola Joe says, "Michael, thank you. Appreciate you, my brother." Scanless says, "No divvy, no spiders falling." That's what I'm talking about. Lisa, welcome, Lisa. Good morning. Grand rising to you as well, my friend. Ola Joe being the best moderator, what is that? Of the year, every year. Every year, since the year she was born. Back even before YouTube started. But she's dropping Michael's link. Thank you very much. Ola Joe saying hi and good morning to Lisa. Michael saying, laugh out loud. Well, Panda does have that sailor mouth. No, Panda has got a full sailor mouth. He would fit in perfectly in my house. Because we over here, I'm wondering if it's possible in my family, between my brother, my dad, and I, to get out a full sentence that's not been speckled and sprinkled with all version of curse word, which is hilarious because my mother was somebody who did not curse and did not drink. But the rest of us, we do all of those things in abundance. In abundance. All right? Scandalous says, "It's scary how you do my voice on points." Scandalous, we like this. All right? Hello. I got you. Divvy says, "Scandalous, I just twisted the damn rod from the hook and it..." Oh my God. No. No. She just was up there trying to do a good thing. And the damn spider just was like, "Let me ruin your day." Well, at least it didn't jump in your mouth. I don't know if you guys know about this fact. Oh, I hope my dad's not watching. It's 9:21 in Kentucky. Hopefully he's asleep. Because if my dad is watching, he's going to promptly stop watching right now. But did you know that you basically swallow, on average, every human being swallows like 2 to 3 spiders every year? Let that sink in with you. We're about to end the year. We're just a couple months from the year. So you've already swallowed your 2 spider ration, or you still have 2 more spiders to get up in you before the end of the year. Just settle with that. Settle with that in your spirit. Ola Joe says, "I just watch those. I watch those shows, the ones I named." Melissa says, "I grew up on all those shows." Scandalous says, "Michael, this is why Panda and I understand each other." Of course, Scandalous is a sailor in the mouth too. MDL says, "Sandra." So true. Lisa's laughing. Melissa says, "Hello" to Lisa. Scandalous says, "In your mouth, Lord." It's true. Lisa says, "Oh my." Divvy says, "Be okay, be scaring everyone with their back." Listen, it's not my fault though. It's just, you can Google it. Google it. It's like on average 2 spiders a year, 2 to 3. So I feel like I've already gotten mine in, but I feel like I might also, as in most things in my life, I might be above average. So I might be more at the 4 to 5 spiders, especially because we don't spray poison. So our house is covered with spiders. Not covered, but you know, you're probably going to see a spider maybe once a day or something in our house because I don't kill them. They don't mean me any harm, so I don't mean them any harm. But they probably like to walk across my forehead and jump into my mouth while I'm sleeping. It's just what it is. Scandalous says, "Who knew this was an educational channel?" I thought we all knew. I thought we all knew. I'm glad you made it to work safe, Ams. Baby girl. Melissa says, I just talked about corn spiders and then we go to eating them. Listen, I didn't say we were eating them. Don't chew. I'm just saying you swallow a couple a year. So, you know, it's not on me. Divvy says, well, it fell on my shoulder and I just shook, and it just shook. And then my mom said, it's nothing. And do your mom said, walk it off. That's hilarious. A spider fell on poor Divvy. And Divvy's mom was like, why are you acting up? You better walk it off. Shake the damn spider off and finish up them curtains, girl. And then go bust down them toilets. No, that's how a mom will be, though. That's how a mom will be. They're like, whatever. Because, you know, your mom, you know, she's probably been on the earth for a while. She has had a spider or two fall on her. And she's just like, listen, I lived through it. All right. I've given birth. I don't care. You know, the curtains got to get done, baby girl. So shake the damn spider off and walk it off. You know what I'm saying? Spray some Windex on it and get it back to it. Michael says, we leave daddy long legs alone. All others must be poofed. Poof that bad boy. I love it. Double tap those spiders, you guys. I know. I don't, though. We don't double tap anything in the house. Like, if it's any sort of, we had a cricket that came in and he was looking some sort of way, probably because we don't do poison, but we put diatomous earth around. Am I saying that right? Is it diatomaceous?
I think you can do either.
Diatomous. But it's basically a white powder that bugs and things, they don't like, because when they put their little feetsy on it, it dries them up. It's basically, it dries out things that have a, things that crawl across it. I'm not a scientist. It's too damn early in the morning for me to give you all a science lesson. But I'm assuming this cricket jumped across that, and so when he got in, he was already feeling some sort of way. But he was looking so sad, and so we put him out, and I mean, hopefully he'll be able to recover from that. But I don't know. That's the only thing that we put down is just the diatomous earth, because it doesn't affect the plants or the bunnies or anything else. I mean, I suppose if a bug continues past the perimeter, the perimeter, though, is like 6 inches wide. Like, bruh, mind the perimeter. You know what I'm saying? Mind the perimeter, and everything's going to be good. Wise words. Wise words. Mind the perimeter. Get the vacuum, suck them up. Where do they go, though, Sandra? Aren't they then just in your vacuum? For the next time you try to do the floors? I don't get the suck it up in the vacuum thing, because aren't they then just living in your vacuum? That's freaking me out. That's all I'm saying. Melissa says, from what I know of the human response is, if something touches your tongue, you're basically making the chewing motion. Oh, Melissa. So now we're chewing spiders. I don't know. I maybe. Depends on the size. Oh no, we've gone off into a tangent. Ola Joe is cracking up. Divvy says, YK, on the time I heard a strange sound, it was something climbing on my curtain. Wait. What the hell was climbing on your curtain that made a sound? Godzilla? Like, what could be on the damn curtain making sounds? I'm worried. Because why are we on the curtain making sounds? That sounds crazy to me. I mean, most of the things that would be crawling on my curtains, unless I had like freaking bionic hearing or something, you know, I don't think I would hear. So that freaks me out. Turns out it was a small little mouse, and it didn't let me sleep because of the climb. He climbed the curtains and then was going up and down repeatedly. That mouse sounds high. It sounds high. Sound like he might have gotten into that curry, you know? Scanless says, yeah, but then you trashed the vacuum bag. We got bags now? What in the vacuum cleaner from circa 1937 do you have at your house, Scandalous? Because most of the vacuum cleaners now are bagless. Whose grandmama vacuum do you have, Scandalous? Was it passed down from generation to generation? Did you get it from your great aunt? What the hell kind of vacuum do you have, Scandalous? Scandalous says, unless you have a Dyson, then I got nothing. Watch them suffocate. No, that sounds terrible. Melissa says, did you know that daddy longlegs is the most poisonous spider in the world? Their mouths are just too tiny to bite you. Yes, partly true. They are not the most poisonous spider in the world. I know that that's a misnomer, but they are good spiders to leave around because they are poisonous and deadly to other spiders. So if you want to keep big spiders out of your house, you do want to leave the daddy longlegs alone, because other spiders don't like to mess with them because they can bite other spiders, and it's pretty not cool. MDL says we have LED strips, 250 feet each side. under the eaves of the roof as our night lights outside. We get tons of spiders. Yeah, that light is not going to let you be because light at night attracts them off. Yeah, the spiders do eat good, which means that the spiders at Michael's house are they're the ones in the damn backyard. We got, I wish I was brave enough to go and show you guys inside of the chipmunk holes, the damn gigantic spiders. When I'm telling you these spiders in our backyard are gigantic, it's crazy. But that's because you guys know our backyard is like the damn jungle. You know what I'm saying? We could shoot an episode of something back there. This everything is living and flourishing. We like, again, because we don't spray poison on our grass, on our house, or anything like that, every animal in our backyard is just living its best. I think we did capture some big ass spider on a video once, didn't we? And it freaked Aaron and I both the hell out. We were watching a critter cam and we had placed the light out and the raccoons had eaten all the food. So all that was left are just like bugs, right? And this gigantic fist-sized damn spider, baby fist-sized spider was just out there getting it in. Freaked me out. Freaked me out. I had to watch it 6 or 7 times just to let the freakiness settle within my spirit. It was terrible. Jimmy's laughing. Scandalous says, hey, don't be judging my Sears canister vacuum. Listen, Scandalous, I gotta judge that because I didn't even know that they were making those anymore. So you got me feeling some sort of way. Ola Joe says, Sears, sweet blast in the past, Sandra. I miss the Sears catalog. That's one thing I do miss as a blast from the past. We talked about this before, but both of my grandmothers used to get the Sears catalog, and this time of year leading up to Christmas used to be my favorite thing as a kid, to just sit down and they would let me like circle stuff that I wanted. And it wouldn't even just be the toys, right? Like I was 8 years old, like circling like bedding sets and like blenders. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I miss the Sears catalog. I almost said to my dad, because every year when my dad and I exchange Christmas gifts, it's always like just random stuff that you can't get anywhere else. Like Dad one year wanted me to get him this. It's like a collectible teapot. My dad loves stuff like that. So it was like this special rose colored teapot. But I just want an old stack of Sears catalogs. I just want an old stack of Sears catalogs. Like I just want that because the nostalgia, I would just be chilling, listening to Christmas music, circling stupid stuff, be like, I want that set. You know what I mean? I want it. Scandalous says, we could vacation and zip line and be okay. Backyard. You know that's for real. But you could also get accosted by a couple of raccoons. Melissa says, Sandra, I love the old bag vacuums. They didn't get plugged up like the canister ones do. Okay. But y'all ain't, who gonna fix that? Clark down the street? Because I don't think they have technicians for that anymore, you guys. Ojo says, I got a lot of Sears stuff back in the day. Sears was awesome. Scalen says, Sears items last forever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever. Matt Turner, welcome back. You're waiting to get a haircut. This is cool. This is the first time we've seen you outside of the latrine. So I appreciate you coming in. Happy Saturday. Thank you for throwing your thumbs up. Thank you for continuing to come back and back. Michael says, most Sears-made appliances last forever. My dad still uses his vacuum. My mom bought from Sears back in the early 1980s, y'all. Am says, okay, you have my full attention. Do I, Ams? Come on, wifey. How's your day going today, wifey? You're just getting started, but make those eyebrows were for you, Ams, because you worked today. I worked overtime this morning. Those eyebrows are for everybody who's got to work today. Those eyebrows are for you. All right? For you. Ola Joe says, got service from Sears too. Yeah. Michael says, love the Sears catalog. As a young boy, love looking at the mail on. Ooh. I did too. Do you think all those bulges were real? Never mind that. Never mind that, Michael. We'll talk. Sidebar. DM me. Yeah, it's sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I totally get it. But I used to like to look at the chicks' underwear too, so I don't know what that means. But I have ideas about what it might mean. Ojo says that was fun doing the catalog thingy. It was awesome. Am says, the earth powder you were talking about, it dries out their exoskeleton and unalives them because it's like crushed up coral or something. Yeah, it's not fun, but it's not poison. And they have choices. They have choices. They don't have to walk across it, but if they walk across it, it's not fun for them. Scandalous says, Michael and I had a microwave from Sears that just died a few years ago. It must have been 40 years old. My dad was an electrical engineer. The last microwave I had, my dad built. I don't keep microwaves because Aaron and I don't necessarily believe in that, but we have a air fryer, but we do not have a microwave. But the one I had growing up was the one my dad built. Ola Joe says, Michael, yes. Oh my goodness, Dania. Welcome in, Dania. How are you? Happy Saturday to you. Saying hello to everybody. Kanini. What's up, Kanini? If you guys like to watch workout videos and just really inspirational videos, check out Kanini. She's awesome. Moses laughing at Michael. Ola Joe saying, what's up to Dania? Ola Joe saying, what's up to Kanini? Divvy saying, yeah, I'm back. I was gone because my parents came back from work. No worries. Scandalous says, laugh out loud, Michael, checking out the chores section. Everybody's laughing. Am says, I still got my Kirby vacuum. And then Ola Joe says, cool. Kanini says, hey, everyone. Dania said, I used to read that Sears catalog from cover to cover. It's awesome. It's awesome. I wish that I could find some more. If somebody can find some damn Sears catalogs, send them to my P.O. box. I want them. I'll pay you the damn postage. All right? I'll pay you the postage. Or just tell me where they are. That would make my Christmas so delightful. If I get some Sears catalogs, I would open them up and I would go through them with you guys page by page on a live stream. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Oh, Lord. What's happening here? Divvy says, I have all the microwave, air fryer, barbecue, and a small oven. Yeah, we have everything except for the microwave. Am says, I want a Kmart. So, Kmart used to be the stuff. Melissa says, I never needed an electrician. I did my own fixing when things broke. I did my own plumbing as well. That's because Melissa's awesome. Kanini says, I am editing while supporting. No worries. And then Ola Joe being herself and dropping Kanini's link. Thank you. Scandalous says, they're probably on eBay for like hundreds of dollars. I know, right? It's probably a collectible thing because we all have that experience and everybody wants one. Dania says, what's up, Ola Joe? Am says, I've got a ton of chunky necklaces for you. What? You got chunky necklaces for your wifey? Sam. Y'all been sending me stuff. My crafting bestie, Joy, from Joyful Design, she texted me the other day. She was like, I was in Dollar Tree, saw some stuff for you. So she sent that to my P.O. box. I got to go get that business, too. And then you guys know that Melissa sent me the coolest thing ever that she made with her own hands and made me cry on damn TV. And you guys know that Anna Boo, Lash Me Beats, sent me so much stuff it wasn't even funny. And we got to whip those shot glasses out in the damn video right now. Ola Joe says, good morning to Dania. Am says, I bought a box of jewelry at a yard sale a few years back for like $10. I love that. I love like unique pieces like that. Scandalous says, I love the big toy catalog as a kid. We'd circle all the toys we wanted for Christmas. Yes. I used to do that. Okay, do you guys remember the Bookmobile? And this is because your girl is a nerd, right? I'm an author. I've read literally thousands of books. I used to read a book a damn day. I'm crazy that way. I'm a freaking nerdy girl. The glasses probably gave that away, but I'm a freaking nerd. And I used to love at school, we used to get that Bookmobile, you know what I'm saying? That like, it was like a little like paper catalog with only like a couple of pages of all the cool books. And I would circle. I'm a weirdo. I can't help it. Ojo says, awesome. Divvy says, one horror that happened with me is that when me and my siblings were going to sleep at 3 a.m., our drawing table sort of made a sound. And when we checked, there was nothing. Y'all having a time over there. Divvy. Michael says, I don't go to the dollar stores often. Went a few weeks ago to Dollar Tree and bought several of those big but red. Okay. Those are the softest. Yes. I was going to say, I think I'm highlighting those in like one of my upcoming videos on my other channel because I thought those things were huge. For $5, it's like this much yarn. It's like freaking gigantic. I don't know. I didn't know what the quality is, but we're hearing now from Michael that the quality is somewhat on point. And if anybody knows about the quality of yarn, it's Michael. Melissa says, you cried so beautifully. It made me tear up. It touched my heart. It's like this. It's like this. Baby pants, love of my life. And don't y'all judge me for this. Can you crack me a beer?
Sure. What do you want?
Northwoods, maybe? Thank you. Don't you guys come for me. Your girl worked 50 freaking hours this week. I will have a beer if I want to. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, Melissa, I think what it is for me, you can buy me anything, right? You could buy me something that costs $1 million. it ain't gonna mean the same to me as when somebody makes something with their hands. As someone who is an artist, as someone who quilts, like I haven't made a quilt in a long time, but I hand sew. Like I hand sew my quilts. And I was able to provide a quilt to each of my grandmothers before they passed. And my one grandmother, it was this beautiful purple quilt because she loved purple. And I did this wonderful flower applique in the center. And that woman kept that on her bed long after. She had a little bit of dementia towards the end, but she kept that thing. And she knew as they moved her around to adult facilities, she was like, make sure I get my blanket. Like no matter what she remembered that blanket that I made her. Because when people make things with their own hands and they give it to you in love, there is nothing above that. There is nothing above that. I don't care how much it costs. There is nothing above someone loving you and caring about you enough to make it with their own hands. And y'all are not about to make me cry again on TV, but it just means a lot to me because making things is not easy. You know, in a world where you can go and you can buy whatever, making things is not easy. It takes time. It usually requires also some pain. For quilting, Jesus Christ, how many times did I poke my freaking hands? How many times did you burn yourself? How many times did you snort a fume that didn't make any sense in that resin and damn near passed out? How many times did your arm get cricked up while you're trying to crochet a damn blanket for somebody? How many times? These are things that mean something because someone is putting themselves into what they're making for you, and that is beautiful to me. There is nothing more beautiful than that, period. That's why it's important to always find a skill that allows you to do that, because that is paying it forward into the world and getting something back. You get it and you give it so beautifully when you make art. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, sorry. Kanini said, be okay. It's still my birthday until tomorrow. Oh, well, happy birthday, Kanini. Happy birthday, Kanini. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday, Kanini. Let me stop with this song. Scandalous says, yes, I remember that. Kanini is waving. Thank you, Ola Joe, dropping Anna Boo's link. Scandalous says, they are, Michael. I got one and was surprised at the softness. That's good. So you guys, the Dollar Tree yarn is on point. Divvy says, I don't know what happened to my phone today. There were random apps installing because of one app, which I downloaded it and I immediately deleted. Y'all got some crazy going on at y'all's house, Divvy. Melissa says, it's Saturday, girl, drink up. I'm about to. Michael says, scandalous. I gave them all to Panda and he too was amazed. Why did that? Oh, that produced like a visual in my head. Like Michael was like, dude, look at how soft this is. And Panda was like, it's pretty damn soft, yo. It played out in my head that way. Divvy says, that's wonderful. Scandalous says, sharing the red heart love. Yes. Ojo says, drink what you want and when you want. We aren't all at the same schedule anyway. Plus, you deserve it. Thank you. Dania said, the dollar store is a place you can get lost in. Yes. Oh, did you see all those wonderful cookbooks? Dania likes cookbooks too. And the Dollar Tree has some really, I don't do recipes, but I love the pictures in cookbooks. And Dollar Tree has some really cool ones for that $1.25 or whatever price. I love it. Scandalous is saying, amen, Olajo. Olajo is saying, facts. Yes. Divvy is saying, I want a rupee store in India just as $1. Okay, so rupee is the equivalent of the dollar in India. Olajo saying, to Sandra. Scandalous. Kanini says, we love and supporting them is my happiness. Yes. Kanini loves people. Am says, my only skill is that I know useful facts. You got more skills than that, Ams. What about your feetsies? What about how pretty they are? What about your ability to make me smile? These are all really good things, I think. Divvy says, the app that downloaded by itself was Temu. Oh, damn. They wanted you to snatch up some stuff. Melissa says, I'll tell you a secret. The clear middle was an accident, but then I loved it, and now I know how to do that effect. It's beautiful. I actually thought that, it's funny that you would say that was an accident because I liked that it ombrayed. I don't know if you guys saw the video where I opened up the tray that Melissa gave me. Perfect for shot glasses, by the way. But it has like a black kind of cloud, and then the cloud clears up towards the center. It's not perfectly clear, but it just kind of has this beautiful ombre that I thought was a damn cool effect, and come to find out it was not intended. I don't want to say mistake because not intended doesn't always mean mistake. And I think that's what's beautiful when you make stuff. Like when I make lamps and I make, like I said, quilts, or when I do any sort of DIY, sometimes the things that I don't expect become the thing. Like when I first started making lamps, I wasn't really thinking about how they looked on the ceiling. But after I made this one where it had this beautiful pattern, Erin was like, damn, that's cool as hell. And now when I make lamps, I always think about that. I think about how the light is going to reflect on the ceiling. And it came from just learning, not a mistake, but not something that I intended. Em says, everyone that comes into my store thinks I'm super weed smart, but I'm really just telling them the basics. I think you're probably super weed smart. Divvy says, Ruby is Indian currency. Yes. Kanini says, hey, Melissa. Olajo said, I just thought about when Michael blessed me with the Ruby's dream rap. That was in honor of his mother. Lord rest her soul. I can feel the love and emotion you're feeling now. And I remember the video that you had, that you put up of that. And it was, first off, it was beautiful. Michael makes beautiful things. So does his panda, and so does Olajo. But it was, you could tell that the emotion was there, because why would it not be? What kind of person would you be that somebody made something beautiful like that for you, that they put themselves into and then gave it to you? Michael put himself into that and then gave it to Olajo. Like, that's beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful experience when that goes on. Olajo says, I'm just hearing about you speaking about receiving. I'm sorry, you guys. We're not going to do that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring the tears out. I don't usually cry, you guys, but it's as the world gets to be more of a shit show, the small acts of kindness, the beauty of who we are as human beings becomes more special to me. It becomes more special because you're always being inundated with all the things about us that are not cute, that it's important to really feel the things about us that make us incredible, because all human beings are incredible. And if we focus on that more, better things. Michael says, Olajo, I just knew you would appreciate it and it would hold similar meaning for you as it does for me. See, that's what I'm saying when you give stuff, you guys. Scanless says, oh, I got my second cup of coffee. Come on. Now, I will say this. I know it's Saturday morning and everybody probably has something to do, but if at all possible, hang out with me, you guys, until 9 o'clock. We're going to take a flight to my DIY channel because we're talking about DIYs, and I want you guys to see just a really super short DIY video. It's literally not going to take up more than 9:15 Central Standard Time, and you will be released from your presence with me. But I would really love if, as everybody that's on right now, could take that flight with us, because I really want to share the experience of that DIY video with you guys. So if possible, hang tight. I already set up a redirect. We're just going to go to that premiere at 9 o'clock, okay? But if you have to go, you know I don't have obligations. Go do your business. Happy Saturday. But if you can stay, I would love every last piece of that. Scandalous says, I got my second cup of coffee. I saw that already. Melissa says, Sandra, girl, I'm on my fourth. Oh, Lord. Divvy wrote me a book. One example that my confidence sometimes destroys because of me is once I was going to go on the stage to get a badge, and I don't know what happened. My shoe just slides off, and I fell in front of everybody. Hell no. That shoe was as disrespectful as that spider, Divvy. Let me tell you this, as a girl who is very tall, but with really small feet, I fall on a regular. When I was young, I would fall once a damn week. You can't be embarrassed. I know it's hard to do, but like every freaking person in that audience, and everybody who saw you, they fell too. They fell too. Like, I'm an awkward person. I'm a socially awkward person. I'm a weirdo. And I just have embraced that. Like, who's going to check me? You know, at my big old age now, I'm just like, stop it. What are you chuckling at me? Please. I hope you're having a good time. But I know that can be uncomfortable, but trust me, Divvy, as if you live long enough, you'll get past that kind of stuff. Oh my God, I always have to pronounce this name and I am never going to get it right. So I'm just going to say MN. I think that's what I've been calling you. Hello and welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Happy Saturday. Thanks for throwing your thumbs up. Scandalous says, wow, Melissa, I'm on my fifth cigarette. Oh, Lord. Oh, and I'm on my first beer. Hey. Many more to come. MN says, like done. Thank you. Divvy says, and when I got down, people asked me how I fell. How can I answer that? You got to be like, I feel like people fall. I felt like people fall. The ground came up and slapped me. That's how I felt. It had nothing to do with me. You got to feign disbelief. You're like, I fell? When? You have to ask them to question themselves. You got to put their own mind on trial. You got to be like, I fell? For real? Who? Is today Tuesday? You got to start asking random questions and just deflect. Deflect always. Ojo says, Michael, oh yes, hugs, many thanks to you. MN says, on your pool, I work on weekends and working right now. Got it. I feel you. I worked this morning, my friend. Good day at work for you. Divvy says, and my confidence destroys because I fall everywhere. Don't worry about it. You'll get more comfortable with that. Am says, wow, would kiwi and blueberry boba be good in a pink colada smoothie? I don't know. I've never had a boba. I like blueberry, but I'm allergic to kiwi. Am says, oh, should I just do one flavor of boba? I don't know. If you guys don't know this, if you have a latex allergy, you probably also have a sensitivity to kiwi. The salad that's in the spring mix, that all has latex in it. I have a long list of things that have latex in them, in case you didn't know. Melissa says, Divvy girl, that's when you get up, shake it off, and go on like it was on purpose. Oh my gosh, these ats be killing me. Is it wrestling? I like to get into some wrestling. I was hoping to maybe do a little wrestling. Okay, anywho, thank you for coming in. Thank you for throwing your thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Thanks for saying hello. Scala says, Divvy, just answer with gravity. Divvy says, just get up every time on my own, and when kids fall, teachers come to get them up. Wanga lady, how are you, lady? Thank you for coming in. Happy Saturday. I made it to the bottom of the damn chat, y'all. Divvy said, Melissa, it doesn't look like it is on purpose every single time. Oh, falling. No, Divvy, the only reason I understand that is because your girl falls, or used to fall all the time. Now I don't fall because I'm pretty sure it would include a hip break and a trip to the facilities, and I don't want to have that happen. So, but Aaron is always 100% certain that I'm going to fall out of a window. He's always like, don't fall out of a window, because sometimes I get up and I'm like, woo, woo. Wanga lady's like, I'm fine. I'm glad to hear it. I was just watching your unboxing of the jewelry that you got from Temu, Wanga. Did you see my comments? You probably did. So you guys, in approximately 10 more minutes, we're all going to take a ride to my DIY channel to watch a really cool, really short DIY video. It's like less than 10 minutes long. Scala says, I have a lot of belly fat that keeps me centered. See, I have that same belly fat, but I think it's largely beer, so it sloshes around a little bit. It's a little bit like, I've got a little bit of the C inside of me, if you know what I'm saying. And so if I go this way, you know, you've got to account for that, you know, that shaking of the boat. So yeah, it's not the same. I will fall over for sure. Ojo said, woohoo! Am says, Sandra, I've only had one cigarette, but I've been hitting my vape. Ams, you're not supposed to be doing none of that until your tooth heals up. You're not supposed to make the sucking motion. All right? That canceled your dates for tonight. Melissa says, Divvy, don't matter. Your confidence when you get up can be made to look like it was to make a great entrance. Just roll. Did you guys see that short where that chick lost her, I think her wig fell off. She was doing a praise dance. Her wig fell off. And when it fell off, she just started rolling. She just kept rolling. She just rolled her off stage. She might have rolled on home because she was just like, what we not going to do is that. Olajo is laughing. And Sandla says, I hear you. Y'all out here. Olajo is cracking up. Yeah, I don't know if you, I mean, I don't watch a lot of funny shorts, but sometimes Aaron watches funny shorts and he shares them with me, and that one had me cracking up. Divvy's leaving? Oh, I gotta go put some, no worries, no worries. Have a good rest of your day, Divvy. I will miss a damn comment sometimes. I will miss a comment. I don't intend to, but I've been known to accidentally glance over a damn comment. So, it's happened. But we're having ourselves a delicious Saturday, I think. And guys, keep in mind that a week from now, I will be interviewing the legendary Goga. I'm actually going to go ahead and schedule that StreamYard interview today. And it's going to be a really cool interview. It's going to be getting kind of to the base of Goga, what is comfortable with him to share. And then we will also be interweaving a cooking experience with that. I asked Goga what one of his favorite meals is, and I am going to attempt to do my interpretation of that meal. So it's going to be a good time. Melissa saying to Divvy to have a good day. Oh, did I see your carpool short, Sandra? No, I did not, Scandalous. But you know what we did do? We watched 45 times that chicken video. Jamie, welcome back, my friend. Thank you for coming back in. Thank you for throwing your thumbs up. Thank you for, you probably subscribed last time, which is why you saw me again, so thank you. Wanga Lady with the his arts, thank you. Michael says, alrighty, honey, breakfast time. Much love. No worries, Michael. Thank you for being here. Olajo says, wonderful. Looking forward to it. Let me know when. Yes. Scandalous says, enjoy, Michael. Hayward, you are back too. Hayward's been in here every single damn day this week. Thank you, Hayward. You are what is up. I appreciate you. Happy Saturday. And hello, beautiful lady. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for that. Am says, when I'm complaining my tooth hurts later, remind me I ordered donuts because, oh, Am, stop it. Stop it. Now, let me not tell you what to do because you're grown, but like, stop it. Olajo says, hugs to Michael and have a magnificent day. Yes, you and Panda have a good one. Divvy says, yay, I'm back. You're gone for 2 seconds, Divvy. Melissa says, Sandra, I have that same habit. I'm trying to get rid of it, but there's a story behind it as well. I won't hit on that here. Now I'm confused. Melissa, hit on it with me. Hit me up in the damn DM. Michael says, scandalous Whataburger breakfast on a bun and taquitos. Now y'all is really doing something over there. Michael, set out an extra 2 seats. A-Train and I are coming through. We're bringing beer. I'm coming through. We try Whataburger breakfast on a bun and taquitos. I like where this is going. This sounds delicious to me. Scandalous says, yes. Michael says, well, Joe, you have a great weekend. You and Mr. Sailor. Yes. Scandalous says, Melissa, it's getting too expensive. It is. I used to smoke. Aaron used to smoke too way back when. But I stopped smoking 20 some odd years ago. And I'm glad that I did, because I can't believe, I don't even understand. Do you have to subsidize that with an extra job? Because every state that I've lived in, and when I lived in Seattle, even back then, that was freaking when Aaron and I first got married, like 10 years ago, that was, they were like $10 a pack then. I'm like, damn, when I smoked a pack a day. So I would have had to spend $10 a day. That's nonsense. I ain't got time for that. Divvy says, yeah, I just had the job to put 3 DIYs on the Diaz? Oh, Diaz. Sorry, I'm like DIYs. It's Diaz because of the, okay. On the courtyard balcony. It's a tradition in our home at this festival. Got it. Olajo says, Michael, thank you. Panda and you too. We appreciate you. Yes. Am says, I bought a carton before they went up July 1st. Then I quit right after that. But then I started smoking cigarettes again like 2 weeks ago. Well, if you ever need any Motivati, let me know, Ams. I don't believe in telling grown people what to do with their lives because it doesn't make sense. But if you ever need any Motivati as an ex-smoker, I'm willing to be there to Motivati you. Scandalous says, I quit for 6 years but picked it back up when my mom passed away. Yeah. That makes sense. It's actually kind of strange because I stopped smoking right after my mom passed away. It was literally like my mom passed away and then like 2 months later I stopped smoking. Like literally 2 months later, I stopped smoking right after my mom passed away. And I don't know, but everybody was like, really, right now? And I was like, yep, right now. Right now. Divvy says, I will put a video of Rangoli on Diwali. Rangoli is a design we make on floors with colorful sands. I know. Aaron and I used to watch the videos of if you guys don't know this, it's like an art technique where they put colorful sands down in these beautiful patterns. It's so beautiful. Please do upload that video, Divvy. If you can, tag me in it. I would love to see it. Am says, the vapes are giving me popcorn. Oh, no. No, not popcorn lung. I remember when Aaron first told me about that. I was like, oh, hell no. It sounds delightful, but then all of a sudden it's not. Melissa says, as strange as it sounds, everyone in my family that has stopped smoking has died. My grandmother's died. This is not funny, but damn. Ew. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, that's crazy. But I think, your body gets used to something, and then when you make abrupt changes, it can be crazy. Ojo says, Sandra, I understand. Bless your heart, hugs. Oh, Lord. Sorry, I almost canceled y'all. Am says, I can walk across the room and be winded. Oh, Ams. Kaylee Eichhorn says, does it clap? I'm so confused. Thank you for coming in, though. Throw up your thumb and possibly subscribe. I have no idea what that means. Melissa says, almost everything out there has always had the exact opposite effect on our bodies than it does on most people. That's crazy. Ola just says, the sun is hitting you just right, girl. That glow. You got that glow. What is the thing from, is it The Last Dragon? Whatever that song is. Kylene says, twerk. Oh, I don't think so. Sis Thany, thank you for coming in. Sis Thany, is it festival time for you too? I think Thany is also in India. Scanlon says, the patches work to help me stop, but the nightmares that those patches were, yeah. I didn't do any of that. I just stopped. And I think that's why people were like, for real, for real. And at the time I was living with my longtime boyfriend before I got married, and he still smoked. And people were like, how does that work? Because he still smokes. And it was funny because when you smoke in the house and everywhere. But as soon as I stopped, he was such a sweetheart. He and I are still friends. He just started going outside. And we lived in Minnesota. And he just started going outside. I didn't have to ask him. He was just like, I'm gonna go outside. And I thought that was, to this day, just such a stand-up move for him, because I'm the one who made the abrupt change in our lives, but he just picked it up and went with it. And I thought that was super sweet of him. Ojo is laughing. Thank you, sis Thany. Hey, sis. Am says, Blue Lotus helped me with my nightmares. Oh, damn. I didn't even know this was a thing. Divvy says, my grandmother also has. Recently, I watched her grandma. Oh, no. This done turned into a situation, y'all. Ojo says 3 more minutes. Yes, I'm about to switch over, you guys, to the DIY channel. Everybody take the flight with me, please. Scalo says, thanks, Ams. Ojo says, countdown. Am says, it helps you. Whoa! Not the lucid dreams. Okay, you guys, let me get my life together. I'm about to get on over into the chat stream of the DIY video so that I can see you guys in the comments. And everybody just sit tittles, because we're about to do this right now. I hope to see everybody there. Thank you to everybody who came in. Thank you for all the thumbs up. We are on our way